Hey guys, BAKD here. Today is going to be my Arbitrator Interdictor version 2. I found some flaws in my last build, so I'm going to experiment with a few things and run just a couple tests. Now, if we open up our fitting page, I was trying out the medium missiles, medium rapids. I have 0 skills in this and it wasn't applying much damage, so I'm not too sure if I want to train medium missiles to 4-4 just to make this build happen. I think what I'm going to do is stick with my medium autocannons. You'll see with the medium rapid missile launchers, the power grid requirement is much lower than my autocannons, which my C-type autocannons are almost 2.5 times more power grid. But on our bottom slots, I went with, of course, my C-type armor repair. I just have a Ranger medium afterburner. With my autocannons, I was only able to fit a Mark 7 and a Mark 5 medium capacitor battery. I swapped one of those out for that damage control unit, which was a mistake. This will allow me to rep my medium armor repper much more and nuke the other person much more. I can typically get 2 cycles out of each battery plus the extra capacitor it's giving me, so I can nuke the crap out of people now. I went with my C-type adaptive armor hardener just for the extra resistances. For my mid slot, I swapped out my web for my scram. The web was there to help apply more damage with the autocannons, but there was a few instances where the person was getting away because they had a micro warp drive and I couldn't, even with the web they were going faster than me. So this will shut off the micro warp drives and hopefully I can keep up with them in my afterburner. I am worried about my autocannons applying damage. I don't think I'll have a problem applying damage to like battle cruisers or other cruisers, but I'll test that out in a minute. I do have my Imperial Navy large newt and of course my warp disruption field. Now I do have my drones paired up in groups of 2 on my UI, so when somebody's shield is neutralized down, I'm going to go ahead and hopefully return my drones in pairs of 2 and swap slowly over to this type of damage, explosive damage. This applies more damage to armor and hull, so I won't need my shield EM destroyers here. Once the shield's chunked out, I should be able to switch right over to the explosive. I'm not too sure how it's going to work in mid-fight. I might forget to do it, or I might not have enough time to do it, but that's my plan. And there are extra drones if these ones get popped. So let's pop our autocannons on. I went with the same rig slots down below. I have the explosive, the kinetic, I have my power grid, and then 2 warp core optimizers. This build's going to be much more efficient because I have the scram. I can turn off my warp disruption field now and scram the person, and I can safely warp away if I need to, instead of getting stuck in that cycle of the warp disruptor not letting me warp out. So that'll be good. Now the other build I was considering, I was going to do a C-type medium here, which I can't fit on currently, and I was going to do a reactive armor hardener. Now the reason behind the reactive armor hardener, of course, it only gives 14% resistances, but typically with solo bubble camping, you'll be fighting 1 target and only 1 target. This is not effective against missiles because it applies all types of damage, which it will slightly raise your resistances, but not by much. But anything else, this will adapt to the targets you're fighting and you'll become stronger throughout the fight, making you extremely tanky, way more tanky than you were before. This build probably can take out just about anything. If I was going all-out tank, instead of the drone speed augmenter that gives activation time here, I would go with the shield EHP bonus, a tier 3. They're not too entirely expensive, but you will be an absolute beast. Let's see, I think it's the nano pump. No, that one might be good as well, but I think with this build, a Trimark armor pump is what you want. 30% more armor hit points on top of all those resistances is going to make this thing an absolute beast. And they're not too expensive. I want to chip away the targets faster. I don't want to fight them for an hour and have reinforcements show up, so I'm going to stick with my extra drone speed augmenter. If I get slapped out again, I am going to rebuild into this tank build, but for the time being, I'm going to try the 2 capacitor batteries and see if I can get this to work. My power grid is absolutely maxed out. I actually don't think that's correct, saying I have 5 power grid left. Yeah, because I tried to fit 2 Mark 7s on there and it told me no good. So I'm not sure if that's just bugged or not, but it is completely maxed out now. But yeah, let's just get into a couple tests and then I'll take this thing back out into the wilderness. So let's get right on into it. So I am not skilled in missiles in the slightest, but it is still applying more damage on the smaller ships. 264 volume with 0 missile skills. So I'm not too sure if I want to train missiles just to make this build work. I kind of like my autocannons, to be honest, but I'm not too sure. What I'll do is I'll pop my cannons back on and I'll go fight a bigger target in like a T6, like a battle cruiser or something, and see if I can apply damage. If I do fight a frigate or a destroyer, I think my drones can take care of them, so I'm not sure if it's gonna matter, to say the least. Yeah, it's just not doing much damage on the missiles. My power grid is much higher, or I have much more power grid, so I could swap out my Mark 5 and Mark 7 batteries with C-type batteries and get much more capacitor out of it. But I don't think it's worth it. I think I'm going to stick with my cannons and go from there. I will go do that one last test just to make sure, though. Alright, so this is just a cruiser, but let's see about damage application. 386, 294, 525, 938. So that's about triple getting a smash like that. That's like a missile hit. It grazed him. 218. 507. So the damage is definitely sporadic, but I feel like a cruiser would get shredded by my drones. So I don't think I need to swap, and I'm going to just be pounding anything above a cruiser with my medium autocannons. So I think I'm comfortable just sticking with the autocannons. I don't think I'm going to train any missiles on this account. I don't think I'm going to need it. But yeah, just completely shreds it with the drones. And of course this is mainly a drone ship. If you do have missile skills over autocannons, I would definitely recommend just using the medium rapids. Do not train any cannon skills or railgun, because everything's dependent on tracking. I have extremely high medium autocannon skills, so that's what I'm going to stick with. But yeah, that's my final test I'm going to do. Let's get out there and start PvP and try to get some solo kills under our belt. See, we got somebody already. Alright, probably don't need our shield hardener on. Let's give this Vexor sniper a run for his money. Ooh, he's doing some good DPS to me. Ooh, activated that at the wrong time. Okay, we're doing pretty well. He is completely neutered out, and there he goes. Let's go ahead and pop our bubble and take his pod out. Good fight, my friend, Santiana. Let's check our kill mail. Ooh, pretty juicy kill mail. 2 bat drones, 224 mil. Oof, 3 damage amplifiers. That's why he was doing so much DPS to me. Holy smokes. Well, let's loot this guy up. We got some pretty juicy stuff and an extra drone to pop in our drone bay. I will take it. Let's head off to a safe spot for a minute and come right back. Okay, looks like I got a hauler here. Let's start newting him down. This should be a pretty easy kill. I can turn off my warp field generator on this one, but 100 mil to let me go. He's probably got some juicy stuff on him. Alright, let's go ahead and send this guy back. Get his Velotor there. I wonder what the shipping container had in it. Container overdue. Velotor had nothing in there. So how do we get his shipping container? Require unit space would be 100,000 unit space, huh? That's quite a bit. Got an Atron interceptor. So looking at this shipping container, he was going to get a 200 million ISK reward for a 760 mil collateral. Oh my god. That is crazy. Well, I am sitting here protecting this box with my life. I actually went to Jita on my main and bought a hauling ship just so I can jack this crate. I'm not even sure if I can open it, but I'm going to it right now. Should be showing up any second. Now, hopefully this goes in my cargo hold, or my special cargo of 10,000. Let's cross our fingers. Alright, so now I just got to get out of Null Sec with this. I successfully was able to loot that. It took me a few minutes to get it into my cargo hold, but it should be 760 million ISK valuation, so I have no flippin' idea what he was delivering. But yeah, we will see. Well, I got the storage chest out of, or the shipping container out of Null. I'm not sure if I hit deliver what would happen. It only has 1 hour left, so I don't think I'm going to deliver it for 200 mil. I'm really curious to see what's in this, and I'm committed to opening this. You do need Advanced Freight 5 to demolish containers. So I might start training that up. I think that's around 2 million skill points. So I'm going to calculate if that's worth respecking for, just to open, just to respec out of it. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I might hold on to this baby, and I got a nearest hauling now just to get that out of Null Sec. Probably not the smartest idea. Maybe just to blow it up might have been best, but all right. Let's get back out there, slap some cheeks. Okay, we got a blue fire from the wrong direction. So how I align myself is with the gate I'm going to. Of course, that's just an interceptor. But as long as I don't move too much, I can see where they are, or if they're coming through this gate or potentially the other one. It's kind of hard to get lined up, and kind of moves a little bit. But yeah, I just sit here and wait. That was an interceptor. It's weird how you bob up and down in space. I wonder if it's the warp gate or what. But yeah, I just sit here, wait. I can kind of tell who's coming either through that gate or the F7C there, and pop my bubble and wait. Oh. The symbol just flew right through my bubble. Must have not had it up in time. Wow. What a lucky symbol. Wow. Assault breacher going the wrong way. Ah, bummer. You can pass, my friend. You can pass. Sheesh, have you guys noticed how bright those suns are? I wish there was a way to turn off that glare. Especially when you're in a dark room trying to do this. I'm trying to use the gate to block it. It's too bright. Ah! Oh, I can't do it. I'll just have to deal with it. And an interceptor. And another one. This may be a trap, but we will see. Not too sure what this guy was thinking. Flew right into me. Well, good fight, my friend. I'll send you back to Jita. Send him the GF. Let's see what kind of loot we got on this guy. Ooh, not too shabby. He had snubs. Only a small micro warp drive. Not too bad. Let's check out his kill mail. Maybe he thought I was AFK or something. Oh, he did have a afterburner. Maybe if he webbed me. Yeah, I'm not too sure what that guy was thinking. Especially with snubs like that. There's almost no way he could have taken me, especially with my drones. I think he was banking on me being AFK or something. Not too sure on that one. Oh well, good fight, my friend. Ooh, here we go. Got one. Here we go. We are shredding this guy. He may be AFK, thinking he is safe, but he is not. Ooh, this thing's tanky. So in this instance, since he's not fighting back, I don't need to swap my drones out. But typically, once you start fighting an armor type ship, you want to swap out for the other drones I have in the hull to do more damage through armor, but we're just shredding him right into hull. I think he's kind of panicking or trying to figure out what to do. Well, good fight, my friend. Let's check out our kill mail. 31 mil, not too shabby. He's probably just heading back for an ops or something. Let's go ahead and loot his corpse up. So this may be a bad idea. Let's just see if we can catch this guy. Whew. Might need to warp off. Yep, I'm not taking a cyclone. He is absolutely shredding me.
Warp drive active.
Woof. Holy smokes. That was worth a shot. Not having as much luck this time as I was last time. Good fight, Cyclone. Well guys, that's going to do it for this video. I definitely slapped some cheeks in this one. I got my cheeks slapped a little bit by that Cyclone. I profited around 50 million ISK on this episode, and I got out of Null Sec alive. I may tweak my build a little bit. I'm not sure if the 2 capacitor batteries is the best option. I couldn't take a tank, a Drake, or a Cyclone, or anything big for too long. So maybe I'm going to try a little bit more tanky next time I go out. Or I might just stick with the 2 capacitor batteries, and I'm still debating on the medium missiles, but I'm sticking with the cannons for the time being. Just remember, guys, hit the like and subscribe. We're shooting for 2,000 subscribers, and I'm going to start doing a face cam and live stream and stuff, so you guys can sit in and watch my ops and yeah, watch me slap some cheeks. But yeah, I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.